Okay, cool. Oh yeah, God, don't get me... Massive multiplayer online, don't get me started on that. I did an interview about that recently. It does take a lot of time and energy. Although we do Lord of the Rings online on Fridays, that's one I think is actually not too bad. And again, obviously it's personal preference really, but the most well known one I'm against, and I have my reasons. Okay, I feel refreshed now. I feel ready to go. Already feel like I'm playing better. Excuse me, matey. Yep, it is me. You can point at me all you want. It is I! I'm back. Okay, well I'm avoiding that. As I did for the first one. Okay. Good start, people. I don't know what he does with all that. He's not healing, is he? That would really piss me off. Someone keep an eye on his health bar. Oh, took a risk there. Yeah, that was a bad. Okay, this isn't good. I got no veils. Yeah. He's all spoke too soon, including me. He's all spoke too soon. I thought I saw a noticeable difference. I thought I did a little bit better. It would I think if I had more veils then I probably would have beat him. But I just don't want to grind on I just grinding for veils on stream is incredibly tedious. I want to be fun. Well, Simomulus, if you get Dark Souls 2, you'll make sure your kid's in bed by the time you play it, because you'll be swearing a lot. So that's my advice. It'll drive you insane, but it's a brilliant game, and this is clearly just as brilliant of a game. I just am obviously struggling to get past this bit. I'm wondering whether I'm actually trying to take on this boss too early. That also could be true. Could be a fair point. Oh great, I get a blue elixir. I want a blue elixir, I want veils. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure. Hey, anyone who says swearing is not. Anyone who says swearing is the act of someone who has a limited vocabulary is talking out of their arse, to be honest. Swearing is a great way of relieving stress. I don't know what I'm doing taking on this guy. I'm clearly out of my depth. Yeah. Well, I survived. I got cocky and I survived. Oh god, he's got a longer reach than me. Oh, great guys, I've only got 4 blood veils. I'm not confident about taking on the boss with that many, so sorry, looks like we're gonna have to be grinding a bit. Especially if I get killed by a bloody dog. If I'm not paying attention. Yep. If this stream could be described as anything, I would say, yeah, this stream's been funny. Not from my perspective. Yeah. Is anybody in chat ever broke a keyboard? I'm ashamed to say that I have.
Welcome home, good hunt.
Grind time! It's grind time, young sir. Yes, it was when we were. I imagine it was when we were younger and more foolish that we just didn't. We didn't know how to control our anger. As you can tell, I'm bothered by the game annoying me, but not ever that. Not ever that badly. Right. Hopefully this won't take long. I hope I'm selling you the game though, at least something. Or at least if I sold you this game and you want to get Dark Souls, I hope you consider it because it's a fantastic game. To tell you how much I absolutely loved Dark Souls, it is in my top 10 favourite games of all time. And that's hard to do, considering you're watching someone who's played games since they were like 5 years old. So, I think it's a phenomenally well done game. And I prefer that fantasy, the fantasy world of Dark Souls more than this. But that's just personal preference. You can't hit me through walls. Oh, apparently you can. Fine, you're gonna cheat. Fine. Screw your game. Oh god, he's still alive. Jesus, brutal. God, there's just nothing falling from Bloodveils. And he gets aggroed all the way over there. Like, he must really just not like noise. I took care of him. Yay! I don't like noise. I must kill Hunter. Oh. Oh, I'm Rambo in this. Rambo! Clearing house. God, that was epic. See, this is just like in Dark Souls that I actually prefer not using the auto button. Yeah, I have to say I agree. There's nothing in this game that's made me think this is better than Dark Souls. Again, no veils. Thank you. Again, this dude. Create some room. Create some room. Yeah. Timing! Bet he's worried there. I had it covered, man. There's no problem. It wasn't shit your pants time. Just yet. It wasn't shit your pants time yet. Yeah, I think you got a point there. I agree with that. I think they have tried a little too hard. It is a little bit it is a little bit more hectic. And everyone thought Dark Souls was hectic. Like I had a conversation with a friend of mine last night about this. He just found it too hectic. Like Dark Souls and like this. Whoa! Bless me. Sorry, this cold. I just can't get rid of this cold. But yeah, they did take the. I do agree with you wholeheartedly that that they. Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly that I just think they have tried a little too hard with this, and it's kind of. I don't know. It's the. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for the bless you. It's because I've had a cold since Friday. I shall say it is a little bit wild because this loading screen takes forever. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a syndrome which I have called Gilbert syndrome. It is a. I used to mention it in my stand-up act, and I know Russell Brand, who is an English comedian, has mentioned it. It is the most mundane of syndromes you can possibly have. It is the most irrelevant. Because it does very little. It's almost like not having a syndrome at all, and it's a liver disorder. And the only thing that it does that affects you is you basically my liver. It's something you're born with, and it's your liver produces less of an enzyme to combat diseases. So basically, I end up being iller for longer than other people because I don't produce a particular enzyme to combat foreign substances in my system. And I remember when I got told that, and it was a random blood test I had as a teenager where it said, "Oh, you got Gilbert syndrome," and my first response to that was, "Why the hell do I need to know then?" Because if you hadn't have told me, I would have just went, "Well, I'm ill," and then when I got better. But why the reason I want to know is, and this get how ridiculously. How much little sense this actually has is apparently it can lead to me getting jaundice, which is, for those that don't know, that's the medical term for when you get yellow skin after an operation or after just a funny response to something. And what ends up so they went, so you need to know that in case you have a major operation. They then know it's your body's response. Yeah, I don't know, I just think trying too hard. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I just think they tried too hard a little bit. Mystery Lamb. Like, I really do think that. It just is so all over the place, and it's a bit like, at least with Dark Souls, although you weren't sort of sure. Oh. Best not talk while I got enemies staring me in the face, but although you weren't sure where to go at first in Dark Souls, you sort of figured it out, where on this it just seems a little all over the place. But, personal opinion, you may disagree with me. Hey, can't we all just get along? We don't have to be, don't have to agree on anything, everything. I'm interested to hear what you think. If you disagree with me, feel free to say in the chat. This isn't a chat where it's like, you must agree with me if you're gonna watch me stream games. No, feel free to share your views. Exactly, that's my point, Sonambulus. How are they gonna know? How are they gonna know the difference between my body natural and then having a real serious like response to a major operation? Because jaundice is also your body telling the doctors and that something potentially went wrong. So if that's my body's natural response, they're gonna go in there anyway. So why do they need to know? Okay, I'm stuck here. Right, anyway, concentrate, boss time. No chatting for me. Oh, God. I don't know how to dodge that. Do you go forward? Okay. That was shite. Absolute shite. Yeah, I think he's talking to you, yeah. And there comes a question. I apologise, Nobulus, that I'm sucking badly. I can't figure out how best... I can't figure out... There's two major moves that this boss does that I can't avoid, and I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I agree with that, Mystery Lamb, definitely. That's the point I'm making. But don't fret if you think I really like it. I like anything From Software does, but that's what I think. I just think a bit claustrophobic in a negative way, because there's certain camera angles since we've been streaming it where it's just you're on top of a big huge boss, and you can't, like, a big huge creature that you're trying to kill, and you just don't have a camera angle to actually look at them, and they maybe just need to scale down some of the enemies. I mean, I'm all for enemies being big, but not big enough that you can't play the game. You got to make some sort of allowances for the fact it's a video game. But yeah, I'm not. It's a minor criticism. I'm not meaning to be. I mean, I'm streaming it. I've been streaming it all week. This is how much I adore it. So yeah, well, I'm glad we seem to come to a compromise. I mean, what's your personal view, Mystery Lamb? Do you prefer this to Dark Souls? Have you played Dark Souls 2? Because I mean, I already compared to Dark Souls 1 because it's a bit of a different game. Really annoying that he gets a little like sort of love tap in. dodged it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Ah, I think you could be far enough away from that attack and it not hit you. Ah, why did I do that? I just started running at him. You idiot. Don't do that. Ah! Oh, I'm dead. Ah! I thought I'd got round that. No worries, man. Thanks for checking out the stream. If you haven't followed us already, please follow us. And we're streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow, what's the Thursday? 3 till 6 UK time. If you want to catch up with how I'm doing, we're also on YouTube, where all the stuff gets put on our YouTube channel. So if you want to catch up with anything you've missed, you can see it on there. So you can maybe see me defeat boss. But thanks for taking out the stream. I really appreciate it. And you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm just sorry I couldn't defeat him before you left. But I will. We can do this, bro. I just saw that after I got kicked. You may be right. Maybe I've never thought about it that way. Maybe the combat is better, Mystery Lamb. Maybe you got a point there. And I'm obviously fretting. And upset because, let's be honest, I have been stuck in this damn area for about an hour. So, you know, one is a little pissed off. So maybe I'm being a little bitter about the current situation and giving Dark Souls the nod because, you know, I'm thinking about buying the remake, well, the remastered version that's coming out for PS4 and streaming it on our channel because I think I'd do a better job than I'm clearly doing on this. But this is my first playthrough. I mean, it was not like I was great at the first playthrough Dark Souls I ever did. I certainly think I'd have a better idea. Wow. Remember when I got him down there? Remember when I got him down to half health? Remember how fun that was? Do you remember? Do you remember when that felt like a logical thing that I was gonna get to half? When I got him to half health and was like, we can do this. That seems like such a long time ago. Ugh. Officially hate my life. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know. I mean, nowhere you could probably make the argument that that's what they've done. I don't know. I'm sure that's kind of I think what Mystery Lamb's saying is that it's a different environment, but they kind of have racked up the combat a bit, and it is kind of like an amalgamation of the two. At least it feels that way to me. But yeah. But hey. Again, that's just the way that I feel about it. That's the way that I'm currently seeing it, but... I mean, I basically said while I looked at the pre-releases and whatnot before I looked into this game that it looked to me as basically like it's Dark Souls and steampunk. Oh, he was worth killing. 3 blood veils. Run! Just Coke. I'm not an alcoholic drinker really. That's one of the things I've not actually bought since I've moved. That's one of the things I want to do is have some form of a drinks cabinet. I like the odd drink, but I'm not a heavy drinker. Which I imagine upsets people from my neck of the woods. Ow. See what I mean with the camera angle? It's so awful because I'm just hitting the side of this building. He's too big. How the hell are you meant to hit this dude? Dean, stuck in the friggin'... Okay. Don't need to hit all the time. Okay. I just knew I was going to get hit there. Hate, 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 hate. Just looking back at me hitting myself. That's really funny. Yeah, I got schooled there. I was close. I think that's the best I've done so far. The goal, we have 20 minutes before I'm stopping the stream because I've got stuff to do. I need to edit day 2 and 3 for a start, which I haven't started doing yet because I've been busy. To put on a YouTube channel of how I got up to here, and then I've got to do some prep for a radio show that I do on Fridays. So I mustn't go beyond 9 today. Running out of veils. Oh no. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I've just lost all them flicking echoes. Oh, just being silly. Why did I go for him? He was just wake up, you're not thinking straight. feel like I'm manic about this game. I like love it and hate it. I have a really love-hate relationship with this game because it's just like, what? What's going on? What's this? What did I do? What happened? What happened? What's this? Have I died too many times or something? What? What? I guess it's dying too many times or something. No idea. And goal is what exactly? Okay, how the hell did you get out of here? Why has the game got to be stupid and add something that's pointless? Ah, door. Madmen toil, tradition and rituals are back on the moon, uncover their secrets. Okay, there's some stairs over here. Anything else? Okay, just go to the stairs. Ah! Huh. What? I didn't even realise that happened there. Fair enough.